right, today I'm going to talk about something that I like to call lopsided doubles. What I mean by this is one hand is accenting 16th notes while the other hand is filling in with 32nd notes. So the reason they're lopsided is one hand is louder and slower while the other hand is faster and softer. Usually you want to go for a nice even double stroke roll where both hands are even dynamically and note value wise. A good sounding double stroke roll might sound something like this. But today in this lesson, we're going to focus on what I call lopsided doubles. And you can play these in a way that could be musical and creative around the kit. So what's cool about this is that you're accenting two strokes in one hand. So we'll start with the right, and you're going to accent two 16th notes, and then you're going to fill in with two 32nd notes. And what that's going to do is create a very short three-note phrase. Three-note phrases can be very musical in a drum set context, and some great drummers have made great use of three-note phrases, some of them being Max Roach, Philly Joe Jones, Elvin Jones, and I try to take some of those guys' ideas and incorporate them in a way that I can make them musical around the kit. So let me show you what this very basic idea is on a single surface. I'll play it on the snare, and notice that this is a three-note phrase that can carry across the bar line. So I'm going to carry this across 4 bars. Before we get too far into this lesson, please like this video and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so I can keep bringing you lessons like this one and behind the scenes videos. So let me break this down a little bit and show you that there's a rhythm happening in the right hand, and we can play that right hand only first. And what I'll do is I'll play the bass drum on the 1 of each measure so that you can tell where it is. Then we can just add in the doubles in the left hand, which are going to be quieter and twice as fast. Now you could use this concept if you wanted to build strength and power and endurance in your left hand. So right now I'm going to lead it with the left hand, but I'll do it broken down without the inner doubles in the right first. Now we can add in these right doubles to fill in those left hand accents. Now focus on playing these right doubles very cleanly, very quietly. So while you're developing power and endurance in your left hand, you can also be working on the finesse in your right. Now what you can do with this is you could add the bass drum on the first accent, and that'll reinforce that first note so that when you start moving it around the toms or around the cymbals, it'll have some backup with the bass drum. All right, so now we can take this concept and start to move it around the kit. So let's focus on just that first measure, and I'm going to play 3 bars at a time, and then I'm going to play that first measure rhythm as a fill at the end of this 4-bar phrase. So now we can use measure 2 and voice it differently around the kit. For fun, we could use measure 3, which is going to start on the E and with the right hand. So maybe I'll just start that with a foot and then play that E and on the tom, and then I'll fill in the rest with the left hand. Another fun thing we could do would be to come up to the cymbal and reinforce that with the bass drum and play the first note of the right-handed double on the cymbal and then pull down to the floor tom. You could use some of these ideas in a swing or jazz context as well. So right now I'll play 4 bars of time, and then I'll use one of these ideas as a 4-bar fill in a jazz context. A thing you could do with this as well would be to do what I like to call lazy left hand, where you're just letting the left hand dribble or buzz on the head. And you could do these lopsided doubles where the left-handed double is more of a buzz. Now I could take that and play that first right as a stick on stick and get a nice kind of cool texture with the stick on stick incorporated in there as well. Another cool thing we could do is make it so that the right hand is playing more of the shuffle rhythm, which would be triplets with the middle triplet partial missing, and then we could fill in that missing triplet partial with our left hand diddles. Now this is something that you'll hear the great Elvin Jones throw in a lot, and we can use it in a swing or a shuffle context as well. So hopefully this gives you some creative ideas on how you can use what I call lopsided doubles. Don't just get locked into what I'm doing here. Try to come up with some of your own ideas as well. If you enjoyed this lesson, please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so I can keep bringing you behind the scenes videos and lessons like this one. So until next time, I'll see you down the line. Yes, indeed.